Hey YouTube, it's Jake here, and welcome to tutorial number 16. Now, if we check out what we did last time, the enemy jet basically moves by itself along the x-axis by itself. Now, in this tutorial, we're going to be making the enemy jet randomly appear somewhere on here. Every time we press refresh, the jet appears right here because we tell the jet to appear at x 500, y 300. Now, we're going to be randomly telling the jet where to appear on here. And next tutorial, we're going to be telling the jet where to appear over here so that it comes in from the left, not just randomly appearing somewhere random, which would be weird on the canvas. Anyways, so what we need to do is go in here. And actually, before I do this, what we have to do actually is change the draw X and draw Y. We have to change these values to a random number. Now, to do a random number, what we have to do is type in math.random. And then two parentheses or brackets, whatever. And then you need to do... Actually, I'll show you guys what this actually means. So if we go into Inspect Element and then go to the Console tab, if you type in math.random and press Enter, math.random automatically gives you a number between 0 and 1. Now this number has a lot of decimal places. To get a number that's either 0 or 1, actually before that, let's just math.random again. Random. Now, to get a number between 0 and 800 for the x-axis, because we want the jet to randomly appear somewhere on here. To get a number between 0 and 800, what you need to do is type in math.random times, which is an asterisk symbol in JavaScript. It's on the 8 key. Math.random times game width, because that's our x-axis game width. So if we press enter, it gives us a number between 0 and 800. So if I do this again and I just paste it, 702, 482, blah, blah, blah. Now, to make this a little bigger. Now, when you see how there's all these decimal places, we don't really want those. I don't think it'll hurt if we do have them, but this is what I usually do to get a whole integer or a whole number. Math.floor. Two brackets, and inside of those brackets you put math.random times game width. Now, math.floor, basically, if we have a random number, oops, I forgot two brackets again, right there. If you have a random number, and it's between 0 and 800. It could come at like 218 with all these decimal places after it. Math.floor actually rounds the number it rounds the number downwards to the nearest whole integer. So if math.floor were applied to this number, actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to show you. If we apply math.floor to this number, I'm just going to copy it and paste it right here. It will give us 218. Just like that. So that's what math.floor does. It just rounds down to the downwards to the nearest integer. So if we do math.floor, two brackets, math.random, two brackets, times game width. Now you guys have to remember, this math has to be capitalized, I believe. I don't know, it's just the way they do it. So math.floor, math.random, and if we hit enter, it will give us a whole number between 0 and 800. Perfect. I'll paste it again. 86, 460. Perfect. Now, this is just basically the code for the x-axis. Math.floor, math.random times game width. This gives us a whole number between 0 and 800. To apply this to the draw y number, to get a random y coordinate, you just, instead of game width, put game height. Because game width is 800. We don't want our height to be between 0 and 800 because it would appear way down somewhere below and we can't see it. We want the y coordinate to randomly appear between 0 and 500, while the x coordinate randomly appears between 0 and 800. So if we go back here and save this, and then if we refresh, the jet will begin to randomly appear in different spots. Just like that, guys. Now, eventually also we're going to make it, I think, this is my preference, but we're going to make it so the jet can't randomly appear below this green land. And actually, I think we can do that in this tutorial. So what you have to do actually is you have to find out what the number is for this X or this Y value for the land. So you have to go into your sprite basically, which I use Pixelmator. So I'm just going to go open recent. Do I want this one? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom out a bit. Now, I want the highest portion of the land. So I'm going to go over to the right. And this number right here, if I take a look at my y-axis, that number is about 364. To be safe, I'm just going to go 360 just to make it look nice. So now, remember, this gives us a number between 0 and 500, which is our height. We want a number between 0 and 360, which is the y-axis for this land. So if I go back in here and take out game height and put in 360, now, guys, this will change for your number if you even want to do this. If you don't care, it's up to you. But if you want to make it so the jets don't appear like they're going over land, right over it, then you have to find your y-axis number or your y-coordinate. Anyways, let's refresh. And now no jet will appear down below this. It may be overlapping just a bit if it does appear, such as the wing might go over it. But this will be fixed in another lesson probably down the road very soon though. So yeah, guys, so this is how to make a random spot appear, or make the jet randomly appear somewhere on the canvas. Next tutorial, we're going to make them randomly appear somewhere over here where they can't be seen so that they fly in through the left. And that's when we take our jet, whoops, that's when we take our jet and start shooting bullets at it eventually. Yep, so thanks for watching, guys. Press the like button if you want, and subscribe, I guess. So next tutorial is number 17, and thank you guys for watching.